I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello and welcome to another episode of First Date with me as your host, Lauren Compton. You know my next guest from Encino Man, Biodome, Son-in-Law. He has a YouTube series called Hooray for Pauly Wood. Give it up for Pauly Shore. Why are you hiding from me?
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is not Pauly Shore. My name is Hanks Schwinta, and I've been smashing and grabbing here all week. Thank God, and letting me hide inside your studio so no one can find me in here. I smash, I grab, and no one puts me in jail because it's a democratic society, and you can get away with whatever the fuck you want to get away with now.
So you're single.
That didn't get the fucking laugh that I thought it would. Fuck.
That's okay, Pauly.
No, it's okay. Sometimes I come out and sometimes
it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, I know that last interview didn't fucking work for you for sure. Fucking message to Rick Glassman. Don't do any more fucking podcasts, especially with pretty girls, dude. You should just do with fucking your comedian friends, smoke your weed, and stay out of fucking Austin, Texas. This is America, bro. Stay out in the 818 bullshit. This is 512, motherfucker.
Hey.
But he does have a hot babe with him.
She's
Holy shit.
gorgeous. I was like, this is the pussy you pull?
Uber Eats, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was like, holy shit. She's like Victoria's Secret model status. He's doing something right.
Yeah, well, he's probably got a huge penis, maybe.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here, you want to see how big my penis is? Here.
No,
I'm not going to take it out, but you could tell by the hands.
Oh, how do you tell by the hands?
Well, if you touch someone's hand, then you could say if it's a big hand, it's a big penis.
Okay.
So look, my hand's tiny. See?
Oh, no.
It goes like underneath your hand. And you got a really small hand.
Your palm is like all the way below the chair.
I know. No, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on. So I have a lot of dating questions to ask you, Pauly. The world wants to know. Hold on. Let me get to it.
You know I'm your good luck charm, right?
Are you? Why?
You know why? Because we met a long time ago, and I was the first comic that you actually really met here in Austin at Soho.
We did meet at Soho.
Yeah, but we were friendly. We became friends. And then you weren't doing this.
No, I wasn't.
At that time, you were trying to figure your shit out.
Mm-hmm.
You were like on TikTok. You're like, look at my TikTok. Just FYI, I'm the one who fucking discovered her. So all this other bullshit, all of a sudden she slid in here and she's interviewing comedians and shit. She wasn't doing shit before she fucking met me.
God, thank God for you.
She was just a pretty girl at Soho House.
Yeah.
On her TikTok. We were hanging out. There was nothing sexual. It wasn't like that. We were homies. You know homies, right?
Yeah.
And then I took you to Terry Black's. And then that guy fucking snuck in with his fucking barbecue. He's like, oh, look at this barbecue sauce I've got here. Rotating on my barbecue sauce. And then he slid in. Then I come back. I'm like, yo, babe, let's go get some like Szechuan dumplings or something. You're like, Spatch, I'm with the Terry Black guy, bro. Take a hike. And that's it. And now she's got her own fucking talk show. Sorry, you know what's weird is every time I seen your show, it's always filmed from here up. And then I was watching the Rick one in the lobby, and it's like from here down. Now from here down, I look like a fucking grandpa, crusty fucking wheeze, and then from here up is normal. So try not to go wide.
Well, they're all gonna see now that you're sitting on a pillow.
Yeah, that's okay.
Pauly, I'm so glad you're here.
Thanks for having me.
Let's go ahead and get into some appetizer questions. When you go on a date with a girl, how important are looks?
Christ,
This is first date, Pauly. How important are girls' looks?
It's mostly the juiciness.
Like,
it's not so much like, oh, she's got to be a model-y.
Mm-hmm.
It's like juicy. Like if a girl's like you, I could tell you're really juicy. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna look at you because I already know you're juicy. Like I like girls that are juicy.
How am I
yeah,
juicy?
Exactly. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. And no. Well, of course, looks are important, but the most important thing is laughing with someone and having a good time with someone. So I'm seeing a girl now in Los Angeles, and we laugh a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's important. I think because after the sex is done and after, you work out or you go on a hike and all that bullshit, after that, it's all about, enjoying each other's, like, giggling and laughing. Because at the end of the day, that's really what it's about. you
Yeah.
can't laugh with someone, then
What
it's
the
still
fuck?
it's still good. You can still have a conversation, but it's not as good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Do you think it's harder to date as a celebrity?
Why are you looking at me? I'm not a celebrity. I haven't done a movie in 17 years.
Everybody knows who you are. I would assume that most girls that you go out with know who you are, or at least think they know who you are.
Not if they're under 30. That was again a joke that didn't get the response. Fuck, dude. I got some guys in the other room. No, it's a very interesting thing, and I'd have to really, really take like good long beats and breaths to really respond properly to that.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have time because it's difficult and it's not difficult at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, okay, let me ask myself the question. So is the reason why I have a 2-inch penis is because I was born in Yugoslavia was the question? Was that
Close.
Oh, that was a Rick response. Rick Glassman response. Oh my God.
God, I would hate for you to have to follow all my guests.
Yeah.
You would just roast the shit out of them.
No. Yeah, it's part of the reason why I've been single for so long. You know, which is, you know, why does this person like me?
Yeah.
But that being said, I think after you get over the fact that you like them from your move, the girl likes you from their movies, or they like your stand-up, or that shit's done, then you're stuck with two people.
Right.
Like, do you talk about your boyfriend on the show? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he's, again, I'm not going to say that you're going out with him because he owns Terry Black's.
No, I'm not. I didn't even.
Wait,
I thought he was
wait. You see how that defensive response was? She's like, I'm not. That's not getting a lot of laughs. Okay. But my point is at the beginning, you're like, oh, fuck, that's kind of cool. I love Terry Black's. He seems like a good looking guy. He's handsome. He laughs. He's funny. You guys have a good chemistry. I've seen you guys together. You guys totally get along. There's like a bromance thing there. Like you got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a chemistry thing there. And then after that's gone, then you're stuck with just him. And you're like, oh, I get along with him. Mm-hmm. So at first it's like, oh, I'm into him because he owns some motherfucking barbecue, dog. And I can skip the motherfucking line, dog. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then after you guys are together and you guys get along. You guys aren't filming my legs, right? Fuck.
You have such nice legs.
Yeah, but they're white. So I gotta go to Mexico to make them, you know what I mean?
Tan them up.
Yo, man, she motherfucking Compton, dog. Shit. Motherfucking prup.
Let's get into our main course questions. Do you ever get embarrassed?
The what?
Do you get embarrassed easily?
Embarrassed. I don't know. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I said I didn't say no. I said I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I don't
If
know.
you did, would you show it or would you just hide it? And
Well, what does embarrassed mean?
I think embarrassed is when you feel really confident about something and then all of a sudden something happens and you're like, oh, like you feel exposed in a way.
Yeah, I don't have the answer to that.
No.
Next question on your list. Yeah.
Next question. What's your idea of the perfect date?
I think, like I said earlier, I think it's all about the conversation. You know, I think like just having, you know, not it not being forced. It's like, everyone, we're all so different. Us as humans, like every one of us is so fucking different, and it's almost like a you know, like Cinderella with the fat person in the shoe, like fitting in the shoe, and you know what I mean. I don't know.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Cinderella and the fat person with the shoe?
Well, how does it? No, wait. How does Cinderella? What's the Cinderella story? Isn't it the shoe and shit fits in the thing and it's perfect?
But it's her shoe size.
Okay, well then I fucked it up. I don't know. You know what I'm saying though, right?
You're saying that the shoe has to fit.
Yeah. So my point is the conversation has to fit.
Okay.
You know, so when you're talking to someone, you don't have to like. It's not jumpy. It's not. You know what I mean? Kind of like this conversation.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is a good conversation. Like even if these cameras weren't here, we're like having a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Unlike
when we met at Soho House where she was being a bitch. She's like, look at my TikTok. I got 60,000 followers. Look at me. Look at I got this thing.
60,000?
I got these things coming out. I got all these things.
You're
Look, they're
thinking
funny,
of a different
right?
TikToker.
I'm kidding. Fucking.
Do you like to go to fancy restaurants?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
Like to? Do you think that that's a good place for a first date?
Well, you know, going to a fancy restaurant is sometimes it's not about the date. Sometimes it's about yourself. It's a little selfish because, you want to eat good food too. It's
Right.
not just about this bitch. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you can eat good food, but I want to eat good food. Because you don't really go to fancy restaurants by yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I think so. I think it's a feeling. It's a feeling that you have with the person. Sometimes it's like, yo, let's just do flip-flops, sweats, hats, and we'll go to just a funky sushi bar and do that. It depends, I think, on the vibe with the girl.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then sometimes you're like, oh, this girl's kind of bougie. You know what I mean? She's kind of like, you know what I mean? She's like, big, like, you know what I mean?
Juicy.
Yeah, big, juicy. Like, oh, I want to take this girl to like Mateo's, motherfucker, Mateo's.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
You got to feed the juice.
You got to feed the juice, yeah, and then you butter it up a little too underneath.
Yeah, like macaroni in a pot.
No, macaroni's fattening. You can't do macaroni in a pot. Mm-mm. You can have a couple bites of macaroni, but you can't order whole macaroni.
But have you ever heard macaroni being swished around in a pot?
Oh yeah, okay, I get that now. That reference is that like a Texas thing? Yeah. Oh
I was like, that was my yeah. Only I look like an actual rat when I do that.
That's cool. That's okay. So so what I was gonna say is that when you made that noise, it was interesting because I just recently had sex with a transgender woman.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You did.
No, yeah.
Did you know?
Yeah, I knew about it. Yeah. She told me. She goes, "Hey, Pauly, just so you know, I'm a woman. I used to be a guy named Steve, but now my name is Betty." So I was like, "Let's do this." So
I can't tell if you're kid.
No, but what you're saying,
fuck
Chinese,
with me
listen.
like this.
Sauna. No, but listen, what I was saying, what I was saying is that, for real, what I was saying is that, is that when you made that macaroni in a pot sound, that's what it sounds. No, that sounds when you're having sex with a girl that's moist. That's juicy. Macaroni in a pot.
What are you doing with your mouth?
Wow, close your eyes. And
no, I need to know.
Squeeze.
How do we do that? Teach me how. This episode is sponsored by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Casino app and have your favorite real money casino games right at your fingertips. New customers who use my promo code DATE and play just $5 will receive $50 in casino credits instantly. Choose from over 300 real money games, slots, blackjack, roulette, and live dealer games whenever you want. With more real money games added regularly, DraftKings Casino is changing the game with new ways to play. When I'm hanging out at my house and I want to relax, I just go on my DraftKings Casino app and have the time of my life. DraftKings Casino has awarded over $100 million in jackpot winnings. If DraftKings Casino isn't yet available in your state, check out DraftKings Daily Fantasy app, where you will have a shot at winning cash prizes all season long. And rest assured, DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. Head to the DraftKings Casino app right now. Sign up using promo code DATE. Play just $5 and instantly receive $50 in casino credits. Move your hands. I want to see what you're doing with your mouth. Do it.
I'll do the weasel too. Remember the weasel thing? That you're sucking it in.
Oh, you're blowing out? This is turning into like an ASMR podcast.
AS what? What's an ASMR? Is that a Persian thing? Is that like a ASMR, Saudi Arabian thing?
That's when it's just, no, it's when it's just all sounds.
Oh, okay. So listen, what I was saying about having sex with this transgender woman that I recently had sex with. So
did you really?
Yes. So listen, when you have sex with a normal woman, what happens is you put it in, it's like the macaroni, like you were saying. But when I had sex with a transgender woman, because the vagina is man-made. It's a man-made vagina. You know that, right? Like someone made it.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the surgery. The surgery. There's a surgery.
With a transgender person.
Yes, with a transgender woman.
Is man-made.
The vagina's man-made.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a doctor does
Okay,
it. Yeah,
mhm.
yeah. So we're clear on that,
Yes,
right?
yes. Uh-huh.
And so when I had sex with her, it was weird because wait, I got to burp 1 sec. Sorry, I just had some Terry Blacks. Chinese, I just had some Terry Blacks. Sauna. So listen, so I had sex with a transgender woman. Chinese, listen, I had sex with a transgender woman.
Pauly, I am listening. I am listening. Okay, so you had sex with I'm listening. Okay.
Okay, so she's getting uneasy. She wants to know
No,
what is it.
just get to the thing.
Get to the thing. All right. So I had sex with a transgender woman, and when I put it in, it made that macaroni,
Yes.
or that was it the macaroni noise?
Macaroni in a pot.
But it also went bzz, 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 brrrah, pa 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 pa, brow. Because there was weird shit in there because they man-made it. There was some like weird other
You
things.
were getting through scar tissue.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And it was weird scar tissue, and there was like a thing that was under it going like this, and it was it was like literally the best orgasm I ever had. It's like, you know how they say once you go black, you don't go back?
Uh-huh.
Once you go trans, you don't go back either.
Really?
So I'm not going to have sex with any more just normal women.
Okay.
Only trans, because it's the best vagina in the world. A man-made pussy is better than a normal pussy. What do you want from me? Next question.
Next question. Let's get on with this show. I was gonna
Is there an
say, have the qualities that you're looking for in a partner changed over the years? But it sounds like they have.
Yes, they have. Yeah.
It sounds like all the qualities have changed more.
Well, because of this new kind of frontier and this new kind of renaissance of the world. Like for instance, like I'm also on Bumble. You know the dating app Bumble.
Really?
Why are you getting so? That was
Because
that
like
was me.
Hinge is the new one.
Okay, well I'm
Bumble's-
old school. I go old school.
People go on Bumble to make friends.
Okay. Anyways, so what I'm trying to say is that I'm on Bumble, and if you guys watching know anything about Bumble, the woman chooses you. So I've been having a lot of black girls that have been choosing me, and I didn't know that. Like my whole life, I didn't know black girls liked me. Like my whole life, I've been picking up on the skanky white hoes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I left a lot of shaniquas on the table.
I mean, the juiciness that you have left on the table.
And I could have gotten them pregnant by now. We'd have a little Stephen Curry, Bruno Mars, Barack Obama babies by now.
Do you want to be a dad?
I'm doing these great bits, and she's just fucking not laughing.
I
and
am
ignoring 'em.
laughing on
No.
the inside.
I was just doing some of my material. Sorry, no more of that.
Do you want to be a dad? How do you feel about fatherhood? Is it for you?
I have a dog. I have my dog Buster, and I love my dog Buster. And to answer your question, I think so. I think it would be cool.
Yeah.
And I think it would bring a joy. It would bring a joy to me that is unconditional, and I think it would be just beautiful.
When you have a girlfriend, how do you show her that you love her?
I think it's just in my the way I'm being with her. You know, it's not like, oh, here's a physical. You know, here's a ring, or here's It's almost like it's just I don't know. It's just kind of like an unspoken feeling.
Yeah.
An unspoken feeling that you feel that, that there, But I haven't had a girlfriend in a long time. It's been a while. I
Well,
had
you
a
might
girlfriend.
have a boyfriend.
Yeah, I was just kidding about the trans thing, obviously. But it was just a bit I was doing.
It was a good bit. I liked it.
Okay.
How
Better than Rick Glassman's fucking bits. Jesus Christ.
you could snatch his bitch.
Oh yeah, right. What's he gonna do with her? Meanwhile, we're talking about this, and he's fucking he's at the Thompson Hotel doing his
He's
thing.
just trying on her clothes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Rick, sorry. Okay, well, now I have this tasting menu. This is really fun. This is like a this or that type of thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you a series
I
of
like
questions.
the set here, by the way. It feels like very Count Dracula. I want to suck your blood.
You know? Okay.
Oh.
I really wanted like
Or-
a speakeasy vibe. Polly, don't deter me. This is the tasting menu. It's this or that. Are you ready? First thing that comes to mind.
Copy.
Mohawk or mullet?
So I have to choose one or the other?
That's what this or that is.
Yeah, okay. Copy.
Mohawk or mullet?
Mullet.
Boxers or briefs?
When it comes to sleeping, or when it comes to like going out
I
in
knew
the day?
this was going to be your vibe. Just answer the question off the top of your head.
Okay, boxers.
Spearmint or peppermint?
Spearmint rhino.
answer yet on that one.
Sauna.
Oh, okay. Do we like
She's like, okay. She's like, okay.
pineapple on your pizza?
No.
Thank God. Favorite position?
Scissors.
Manicure or pedicure?
Toes.
Pedicure. Favorite car?
Mini Cooper.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
Why?
Because I live in LA and everywhere you go is a fucking compact parking.
You're so Austin Powers. iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Best music to have sex to?
Luther Vandross. Love on the motherfucking rocks. No, I'd have to say Sade, of course. Oh my God. You play some old school Sade, it's fucking dungy.
I don't even know what that is.
Fuck, dude.
Do I need to know what that is?
Oh my God, right?
Sade.
Play some Sade for her right now. Your love is king. La na 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 na. Your love is king. Ruler of the pot. Your kiss is real. Down and down and down you go. Touching the very part of me. Making myself sing. Trying very hard of me. Your love is king.
Okay.
Listen to it with your dude.
Will
He'll like it.
he?
Yeah, he will.
I'll see what he says.
Yeah,
And then I'll get back to you.
Sade.
Yeah. Oldest thing in your fridge right now?
Probably some champagne or something.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't really drink a lot, so it just kind of sits there.
Okay. I like that though. Yours, see, that's the first fridge I've wanted to raid.
We understand.
Usually people are like,
Yeah.
cheese.
Oh. No, because whenever I go on tour and I know I'm leaving for a bit, I always throw everything out in the fridge.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be coming home. There's fucking shit growing and all that stuff.
No. Do you like a thong or granny panties?
The what?
A girl, if she wears a thong or granny panties?
Granny panties are cool.
Oh, Pauly,
Yeah,
I
they're
love
fun.
you.
They're fun.
They
You know what I
are
mean?
fun.
Yeah, you haven't had any of your water.
I know. Do you want me to drink water?
Let's have a little intermission break. Have some water right there.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're doing way better with this interview than the Rick one that I sat and watched. Yeah, it's good.
I like you more.
You do, right?
Yeah.
Well,
we'll cut that out.
Yeah, you'll cut that out.
You know. Are you an alpha or beta?
VHS. What's the difference?
An alpha is like more dominant, like you're the aggressor, and a beta is when you like a stronger woman to kind of tell you what to do.
In bed or just like conversation?
Let's go with the in bed part.
God, I'm 50-50, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, I like to be, aggressor, and sometimes I like to, when they do a strap on and fuck me in the asshole. So it's different all the time.
Have
you ever done that to Mark?
No.
Here's what we should do. No, this is the move. Chinese, listen.
Oh my God.
I know he just got it hard on.
It would never happen. He didn't.
He's just saying that he's gay. Listen,
No,
here's the deal. You can't own a barbecue restaurant and not be a fucking big homosexual. Listen, here's what you do. Listen, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you a strap on. I'll get you to it, and then we'll get you one of the Terry Black's ribs.
Okay.
And someone will eat the ribs.
Like a dinosaur bone.
Yeah, dinosaur bone, and we'll put it there, and then you can just fuck him in the ass with the dinosaur bone.
Yeah.
And then the barbecue sauce can squirt out of his ears. And be like, "Hey man, you want some hickory?"
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Your brain has one hell of a wiring. Okay. Deep dish or thin crust pizza?
Oh, thin crust.
Favorite cocktail?
Craft or just a normal cocktail in a ghetto ass bar?
Let's go with like the ghetto ass bar.
I'd have to say Red Bull, vodka, splash of crayon. Let me say that again.
Red Bull, vodka, splash of crayon.
With like a lemon or a lime.
Okay.
That's good.
Cheez-Its or Goldfish?
Goldfish.
Star Wars or Harry Potter?
Hairy vagina.
Botox or wrinkles?
Probably wrinkles.
Lights on or off?
Off.
Ghosts or aliens?
Ghosts or aliens? Probably aliens. because I'm part of the mothership. We're going up to the mothership. He's taking us all. We're in a cult. We're in the Joe Rogan cult, and you come here, you interview his cult members, and after we get off, you message him. We go, we got another one, Joe. We got another one, and we're all gonna go up to the top of the, thing, and we're gonna have some Terry Blacks up there.
Oh my God!
And we're gonna get
it
that
is true.
dinosaur.
He caters the mothership all the time.
I know.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Introvert or extrovert?
What's the difference?
An introvert is when you recharge your battery by being alone at home, and an extrovert is when you actually get energy from other people being out.
Man. Well, I think that's
feel like
a 50.
you're both.
Yeah, 50-50.
You know what's weird is I've never met anyone that I really, truly feel is both, but I would say that knowing you now for how long I've known you, you're probably actually both.
Yeah.
I'm going to answer that for you.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Do you prefer the East Coast or the West Coast?
I mean, they're both fantastic, but I mean, I'm born and raised in the West Coast.
Yeah,
so,
you're West Coast.
Yeah.
Favorite
and it's just,
flowers?
it's kind of like healthier out there.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, the East Coast is very, except for if you're down in Florida where, you can go on the beach and run around and you're eeny, weeny, teeny, meeny, toka, pucka, polka tot bikini. But, yeah, West Coast.
Favorite flowers?
Roses.
Hair up or down on a girl?
Either.
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Leather or lace?
Lace.
Shower or bath?
Bath.
I knew you were going to say that. Do you like the bath bombs or Epsom salts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a morning bird or a night owl?
Morning.
Really?
I get up early, yeah.
What time do you typically wake up?
Well, usually I'll get up in the middle of the night. I'll take a pee. Then I'll try to go back to sleep. Sometimes I don't because I think of different things. Sometimes you can't.
Couldn't relate more.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just can't turn it off. And you don't want to do Xanax. And you don't want to do... No, you don't.
No, I know. I didn't mean to laugh. It's just, it's true. Because then you're done. Then you're
because the next
asleep
day
for the
you're
next
fucking...
5 more hours.
No, it's not even that. You're just groggy the next day.
Really? It doesn't do that to me.
Really?
No.
Oh, so she's a fucking drug addict. We
That's
found
not
out.
true.
Your Honor, she's a drug addict.
No, but I used to have crazy anxiety and I would take Xanax and it would just make me take a nap. But I don't have anxiety anymore.
Why? How?
I don't know. It just sort of, I stopped stressing about shit I couldn't control. Yeah. And I started working on things that I could control. I shifted.
Yeah, it's it's definitely gotten worse for me as I've gotten older, and I'm trying. I did ayahuasca like a month ago, and I'm trying to let go, and a lot of it is some sadness, some just different things, and I miss my parents. You know what I mean? I miss my parents a lot, and it's hard. I've said this in my act that there's 2 types of lives. There's a life when your parents are in it, and there's a life when your parents are not in it, and they're completely different lives. And you can walk around like chipper and da-da-da-da, but there's like a heaviness and a sadness that, I carry that it's hard to just like walk away from.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. And it's heavy because I was so close with my mom and I was so close with my dad, and they're not here anymore. So it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so that's part of it, and I don't know. But then it's important. It's important for us in our lives to think about what we have, not what we don't have. So I try to shift into that space, which is like, hey, I got all these other things, but
that's what I mean with my anxiety. Is I stopped worrying about things I like. Instead of like what I have or don't have, it was things that I couldn't control and things that I can control.
Yeah.
I have to learn how to let go of the things that I can't control. Because I know that I can never, what's the point in worrying? It's like taking an umbrella everywhere and like hoping it doesn't rain. Like if it rains, you might just get wet.
Right. Yeah, and that's been our therapy session, you guys. So if you want to join us,
thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Please come to,
my dessert question.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you were going to finish your thought, but I thought maybe not. Okay.
No. I was going to say one more thing just because we're in a kind of a self-help place because, we're all going through it.
Yeah.
Every one of us is, even the fucking crusty dudes in the fucking booth right there. What are your guys? You guys come in here because no one ever gives you guys
No, they're
credit.
working, Pauly. They can hear
can't
you.
just come in here?
Nope, they can't.
Okay.
For my
Yeah.
dessert question, I'm going to switch this up. So for a best friend, let's say that your best friend gets rejected from asking out a girl.
Okay, so your best friend
your best friend
calls you up and says, yo, I asked to go
and
out with
she
this girl.
rejected me. What's your advice to give to someone who gets rejected?
I'd say a no is a yes.
Like you dodged a bullet?
Yes, a no is a yes. You know what I mean? And
Keep pursuing?
not her.
Right.
No, because in life, you don't want to be in relationships with people that don't want to be in a relationship with you.
True.
You know, and I think that's like the most important advice for all of us is whether it's business or whether it's a relationship or whether it's your homies or whatever. If someone doesn't get the value that you bring, then you shouldn't be with that person.
Yeah.
So with this girl that he asked to go on a date with, and she said no, then he shouldn't want to be with her anyways.
Right.
You know, but another thing is if she says I don't want to go out with you, but let's be friends, right? And then that's okay. Then like, okay, cool, be friends with her, and then just be her friend. And then what happens is you guys go out, and then other chicks see you with her, and then what happens is they think, oh my God, why the fuck is this guy with her? And then you get to fuck this girl, and all of a sudden the girl that just said you're friend, next thing you know, you're doing a strap on, you got some fucking dinosaur bones, and you're putting in her fucking earlobe.
Yeah.
So it's like it all can work out too.
Right.
You can flip it around on her.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Do you think that guys want to be friends with girls that reject them though, and they're like, I just think that we would be better friends?
I'm friends with a lot of girls that I don't ask out.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Even you. Like, we never went out. It was just always, we became friends.
Yeah.
And we respected each other. And you were, before you did this show, you were trying to figure out your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I would give you advice. I would, you know what I mean? I would tell you, oh, do this or do that. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you know,
guys
you
do
could
want
be friends. Yeah, you could be friends. You could be friends with girls that are pretty. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's kind of like being friends with, you know, like I was friends with Mini-Me. Remember the little guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when I first met him, I picked him up. He didn't like that. No, he didn't like that because he wanted to be treated like a normal person.
Yeah.
Just like a pretty girl wants to be treated like a normal person.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to treat, like, I'm going to be talking to you. I'm going to be talking to you, and I'm going to be speaking to you like a human and try to get the fact off that you're fucking 2 feet tall. Just like I'm speaking to you, and you got big boobs just kind of hanging out there, you know, which you know because your editor shoots it right here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking at your eyes the whole time. I'm just cropping it like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just speaking to you like, you know, just your just your head. You know what I mean? I'm not speaking from here down.
Yeah, you're looking at my eyeballs.
Yeah. So, but yeah, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what's out here. It's about here, 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 here. And it's like, if you just speak normal to a person and you don't, because pretty girls are probably so sick of guys always going, like you probably get a lot of guys on your or not on your DMs, but sending you like comments and because you're so pretty and you have like, you know, you glow and blah, blah, blah. And do you know what I'm saying?
I love you to death.
But
Thank
you know
you. I
you know
do.
what I'm saying.
Thank you.
When are we going to start the interview? Oh, we're finished. All right.
Thank you for coming on my show.
Yeah, for sure.
Where
Yeah.
can people find you? What do you want people to see? What do you
Find me underneath the desk sniffing her feet.
No.
That's where you can find me. No,
put 'em up for you.
yeah. No, I don't know. Just go to my website or go to my Instagram. I'm always traveling. I'm going to try not to tour as much this year because I've been touring for many years, as you could tell by my appearance. And laugh, laugh, laugh right there. That's where that goes. And then I want to spend more time here in Austin with Joe. Yeah, with Joe and the guys.
Oh.
Yeah. And of course, Terry Blacks and Mark, who's going to be impregnating
me.
you. Mark's
Pauly,
going to be
you're supposed to hang
Lauren.
out with me
Lauren
more.
motherfucking Compton. And then the Richard Simmons movie. We're working on that. So, you know, I'm going to play Richard Simmons.
I love it.
Yeah, so
I
we're
love
working
it.
on that. Like you said, hooray for Pauly with my YouTube channel, my Facebook, all my shit. It's a good time. We're all creating stuff online and we're putting it out there for the world to see. So thank you. And most importantly, congratulations.
Thank you.
Because, you know, it seems like yesterday we were at the Soho just talking and now you got your own show.
Yeah.
And it's great. Christina is our friend. Tom's our friend. Bert Kreischer's our friend. And we're all one big family. So welcome to the family.
Thank you so much.
Respect. Bra, 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 bra.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of First Date. We'll see you next time.
Look at my shoes.
We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
This week on First Date with Lauren Compton.
I find a guy with no tattoos to be a huge red flag, and I have no tattoos. I don't know what that is. And also in LA, they're all like actors and models. They're like sexy.
Smoking
You just
hot.
pick the hottest guy in the app, and then they come over and like build your bed frame. You're not using TaskRabbit as a dating app. You're doing it wrong.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Welcome to another episode of First Date with me as your host, Lauren Compton. Today is our first threesome. You know my guests because they have their very own podcast called Girls Gotta Eat, and they're currently on a tour called Girls Gotta Eat Snack City Tour, so check it out. They also have their own sex toy company called Vibes Only. I feel like we should call it Good Vibes Only because sounds like a really good company. Guys, welcome Raina Greenberg and Ashley Hesseltine.
Hi.
Hello.
I love
so
that
glad to be
intro.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming
clapping
on my
from
show.
somewhere?
Yeah,
I
we have
love
our
that.
booth boys.
That really
Love
means
that
a lot to us.
energy.
Yeah, we really like to have applause in the room.
Everyone loves an audience.
Yes.
So you guys, I have this menu. I have appetizer questions, so we're gonna like ease into it, and then
We
I've
share some
got,
apps.
I've got a little amuse bouche, and then we have main course questions, and then I have a dessert question for you guys.
Okay, yay.
So this is gonna be experimental. I've never had two people on before.
You're gonna love it. We're gonna be gentle, and then we're gonna get rough. And we brought you sex toys, so maybe we'll break it out. We'll do threesome sex toy stuff.
okay.
I mean, it's just, this is such a good fit. Girls Gotta Eat. We're like on this date. We're doing the whole menu. I love it so much.
We're on our first date here.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
First
so
threesome.
you're in Austin now.
Yes,
Are both of you single?
I am not.
I am.
How long have you been with your boyfriend?
Like a little over 4 months. It's new.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still single.
Absolutely.
No, we have-
absolutely not.
We have committed to him, Ashley and I.
We're
both.
very,
We're
very
all
committed. Yeah, we're all committed as a family, as a group chat. We're in a threesome as well.
I'll be pretty upset, to be honest, if they break up. I really like him.
No, we're not breaking up. We're locked in. We've had the talks. Yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been single?
I broke up with my last serious boyfriend exactly 2 years ago. I have this thing. Every October, I either meet a very serious relationship or I break up with them. Like, October is my month. So I'm very excited because we're on the heels of October. And, like, I feel like my next relationship coming on, I'm going to meet one in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
So it's been 2 years since my last serious one ended.
All right.
Like, we met in October. I mean, her list is crazy. There's not even one person of significance in your life, even all your dusty exes. It's
All of them.
everything. Everything's
Birthdays
October.
in October. Yes.
Yeah.
Breakups. Everything.
Birthdays,
October.
breakups. Yes.
What would you say is the biggest difference that you guys have when it comes to dating?
I mean, our taste.
We have never been attracted to the same
No,
person.
and that's what makes us the best of friends. I mean, that's the key to a good friendship. Like, I can't tell you how differently we like.
What are you into?
I mean,
Not white guys.
not white. No, I'm done with white men. I think I'd like to start with what Rain is into, which is like
Very specific.
very like bouncer.
Like, have you seen Dave Bautista? That's my ideal, perfect man. Like, I want a man that is 6'4", bald, huge beard, covered in
Segura.
tattoos. Looks like Tom's getting hotter because he's bald now. I want my boyfriend to look like he might murder you and probably will. I love that look. It's very specific. What I've done for bald men in this country is unbelievable. I'm like baldies only. I will blow you if you're bald.
I could not love hair more. I could not love a full head of hair more. Like my boyfriend has so much hair on his head. Like I'm grabbing it. Like it's like the more the hair, the better.
Okay.
So I mean, we both like, you know, I like someone who's a little taller. I'm 5'10". Like it's important to Raina, but not as important to me. But I mean, we have some crossover.
Tattoos. We love
Tattoos are the crossover, and we like. Well, we have different tastes in beards. I like a shorter beard, just a longer beard. But we had one guy crossover once in our history, and I did get him because she was kind of already seeing someone else.
To be fair, it wasn't a competition. He walked up on stage, and Ashley was like, "That's mine." I fucked somebody else the night before. Okay, we were like, "You choose."
We were on tour, and you were actually fucking someone that looked a little more like my taste, like a little boy.
Like he looked like Mario from Mario and Luigi.
Okay.
He did look like a little boy, but he had a mustache.
So you had some facial hair.
Yeah. But I'm past little boy. Like I don't like. That's also let me clarify. I've always liked definitely
Adult
of
men.
age adult men. But my boyfriend now he looks like super like manly. He's
Okay.
got like dark hair, dark eyes, beard, the whole thing. So
Okay.
Yeah, he's hot.
What if you guys were on a first date and the guy at the end of the meal took the leftovers to go? How would you feel about that on a first date?
Oh, first date?
First
Like,
date.
You gotta leave them. If we're in a relationship and we're like, damn, we want to eat that pasta tomorrow.
Right.
Also, are we going somewhere after? Are you taken to the movies? You have a pasta in the movies.
What are we doing after?
But I had a crazy story. This guy was dating at the time. We went to this thing. It was an event actually. He brought some of the steak. I'm like, we're at an event. We're not even at a restaurant. Like, where'd that come from? He brought it and it sat in his car all night, and he woke up the next day and he ate it.
No.
Ashley, no. Do I know this person? Do I know about this?
I don't think I ever told you this.
Like,
I
if I know
tried
about
to
this,
block
that's
it
great.
out. And he was in med school. He was like, I'm a doctor. I was like, that doesn't mean anything.
That means you care about other people's bodies, not your own. That is disgusting.
Seriously.
Okay, here's my one exception to that. If we are at a restaurant and there's pizza and we're gonna go home and have sex,
Yes.
bring the pizza.
Pizza and sex. We cross over there.
Yeah.
We both like that.
Otherwise, what are we bringing leftovers home for? You need the next 3 bites of this?
Yeah.
You don't need this.
It's like a little much, you know?
Just go back at another time.
It feels cheap
First
kind of in a
date-
way, right?
First date hits different. I mean, I have different thoughts about a first date, your first impression of someone, as opposed to like when you've been dating for a minute. That's a
Yeah.
crazy thing to do on a first date. If I did it, I don't want to date you. Like if I did it, I'm friend zoning you. If I ask for a box,
You're not getting in this
I'm
box.
not trying to be sexy, and this is over.
I'm not trying to be sexy. I care about this pasta more than you.
How do you guys feel about a one night stand?
We're fine with it.
Yeah, you know what? I've had, I think it's so funny. Like people who have never had one. What is your life? Like that's all I used to have. Like I think it's no offense if I'm offending anybody, but like who were we talking about? Was it a reality show or am I thinking of an actual real life couple? There was something where somebody asked their new partner, like, have you ever had a one night stand? And like my jaw dropped. It's like there's people out here who haven't.
That's crazy. We have talked about this on the podcast for years, and my thoughts have evolved a little bit. But like, I think that if you're like feeling somebody and you want to have sex and own it, it's like we've always said, like it matters like how you act afterwards and what your feelings are about the sex. I don't think that not having sex with somebody will make them date you, but I don't think that having sex with somebody will make them not date you. And did I say that right? Having sex with somebody won't make them not date you. Like,
Nothing's guaranteed.
If somebody's gonna leave, they're gonna leave. You know, if they don't like you, fucking them or withholding sex is not gonna matter. But I think I'm sort of in the era of my life now where like it does. If I really like somebody, I don't mind waiting a little bit. We'll do it. We'll have sex.
Yeah.
I don't need to fuck you like right now. First date.
I also like want to clarify that was so when it was in my 20s. I mean, college, early 20s. It was just like so much of that.
So
I don't know. It's been a minute since like a one night stand as of late, but no judgment around it. I'm like, what
If you're feeling it, do it.
Yeah.
How often or how long into dating someone do you feel you introduce them to your parents? Have you introduced your guy?
Yeah, he came to Delaware and he met my whole family. I don't have a lot of feelings surrounding this. Like, I think it's because my parents are so cool. You know, like they're not going to put the pressure on me. If they meet someone once and then we break up, they're not going to keep asking me like, what happened to that guy? Like, I don't know. I mean, if we're committed, it feels right. We see a future. Like you're going to meet the family.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I had an ex where I met his mom really, really soon because we just happened to like be on a trip and whatever. It's like the details aren't important, but I don't have like that. I don't have any rules surrounding it.
Yeah.
I guess. But I also have really easy parents. So
I do feel like when people are hesitant to introduce like their person to their parents, it's because their parents are probably like a red flag.
Yeah. Or they don't see a
yeah.
future with you, I guess.
Yeah,
And it means something to them.
I don't know that there's like a timestamp. It's like if we're gonna be together, I want you to meet all the players in the game. You know, I want you to meet my family. It just depends on what your dynamic is with your family. Like I took somebody home, this last serious boyfriend, probably 6 months into dating. He met my entire family, and I had like a bad altercation with my brother, and I was hysterical, and I was crying, and I wouldn't want that experience with a new boyfriend. Like I'm glad this was 6 months in. He knew all the dynamics, all the people, and so I would be embarrassed if that was early on.
Yeah.
Too early on. But yeah, there's no rules.
Yeah, I feel like it's a great way to trap a man.
You know? Okay, is your
Yeah.
family, my family's not a great way to trap a man. My family is
Mine
the
is.
opposite.
Mine actually is.
Yeah.
But if you can get them to invest their time into like getting to know one of your family members.
My issue is they'll like my family more than me, and they'll stay with me because of the family. Like they're like, I gotta be
That's
friends
why
with
I
her
stay with
brother.
her, yeah.
I gotta hang out with her dad. Like my mom, my dad, and my brother are like way cooler than me. All three of them.
That's happened to me so many times where I meet a guy's family and I'm like, love your mom and dad.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Yeah.
Love your mom and dad.
Totally.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with Ashley's family. They're the best.
Yeah. So they're pretty good. So I like to introduce early. They're like, you know, I'm joking about them staying with me because of it, but I'm like, this is something that's going to make you like me more.
Yeah, this is what's gonna like clutch the whole relationship.
Yeah. What is like your biggest ick in a relationship?
Oh my God, how much time do you have? A lot of it is communication based for me. We did an episode where we talked about this. Like, I don't like when somebody like reacts to everything. Like, I don't need you to like heart something, exclamation point something. Just fucking say a thing. I don't need you to do that.
Like
I
you're
don't
talking about in text messages.
Yes, in text, I hate
This
it.
is so
In DMs,
specific.
I hate it. I hate when somebody sends me a GIF, like an animated GIF to anything I've said. I think you should be creative and write a joke. I don't think that like, I don't know, Kim Kardashian backing up into the bushes is that creative. Everyone's done
that's
it.
a good gift.
What
Come
about
on.
the Homer Simpson
Exactly.
backing into
I
the
think I said
bushes?
that to you a couple days ago.
Homer's backing in,
Homer's
Kim's
back-
peering out.
Right.
Kim in the bush is an elite gif.
Twice a year, that's it. You can send me a gift twice a year. Otherwise, I need you to write jokes because we can't be together if you think that's funny.
You've got a lot of masculine energy.
I don't. Oh, and thong flip-flops. I hate those.
But like, that's funny that you said that because I feel like your main ick is like that femininity that you get a lot in LA.
that's
It's
why
just
you
like a
want
more
someone to
feminine
murder
guy.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my ex really looks like he murdered somebody. Yeah, I love it. Uh-huh.
I don't. What is my main ick? I don't know. Like super quiet in bed, silent.
Oh, ew.
I guess, but okay. Let me clarify actually, because we did a whole episode on
what an ick
icks,
is?
and like that's more of a turn off for most people. So icks are like kind of specific. So I'm trying to think of.
Like a date turn off would be like somebody asking you no questions and you're like, this is
I
on
also
me?
just this is
Yeah.
my toxic trait is that I find a guy with no tattoos to be a huge red flag, and I have no tattoos. I don't know what that is. A guy with no tattoos, what are you doing? Went out with a guy. His nails were painted. He had a gel mani and no tattoos. I was like, disgusting. You sat for an hour to get gel.
He also wears panty underwear and it makes sense.
He's a good guy. I want to just in case he's listening.
And he's hot.
He's a-
He's actually hot if you gave him a different wardrobe.
But I think he said like something like, I was like, oh, no, tattoos. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought, I can't hide my judgment. And he was like, well, it's like my nails are kind of how I express myself. I was like, check, please. Like,
Yeah, she sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Moving on to main course questions. Who do you guys feel should pay on a first date?
As a straight woman who dates men and the guy, I mean, if he asked me, I don't know, like I can only speak on like my, like, because I want to say the guy, but I'm like, what if it's two guys? What if it's two girls? So that's why I said that. But yeah, I mean,
should arm wrestle for us to
you
pay.
probably asked me. It's
Reno would arm wrestle.
No, it was two guys they have to arm wrestle. I'm not,
See you there arm wrestling
I'm
the guy.
not even, no. If you make it weird with the check, then we're not going out again. But that's fine.
First date, it's just a first. Like my boyfriend now never lets me pay for dinner. Like I pay for other things, but he's usually picking up like the tabs for the meals. We have a good thing going. Like who pays for what? But in our relationship, because we're traveling a lot, we're doing a lot of things. It's like I do this, he does this. Like we just kind of have it figured out. But he really likes to pay, and that's fine, and I'm happy to pay. But to back it up to first date, I'm like, you probably asked me. It's probably not going to be so expensive. I don't want to sit down for some fancy dinner. It's probably just drinks, maybe a snack. Like, just pay. Don't make it weird. Like, I don't need someone paying for me all the time. Like, it'll probably all come out in the wash at the end of the relationship. But that first date, I don't want it. I don't want the weirdness.
Yeah. Maybe when I was a
And
little
I'm done
younger.
reaching. Yeah.
When I was done younger, I felt different because it's like we're 23, 24, 25. We're starting out in the world. We probably have similar incomes and it's fine if you can't really afford it. But I'm at an age now where like, I mean, I know you can't tell, but I am older than 29. I just feel like you should be able to afford a date. People I'm going out with should be able to afford a first date.
Totally.
4 drinks and an appetizer. 4 drinks total and an appetizer. I went out with some guy recently and the check came and I did the like superficial reach for the wallet and he was like, yes, I want you to split this with me. And I just didn't go out with him again.
No.
It was weird. I don't want any weirdness about the check. And we actually only had 4 drinks. I think the whole check was $80.
No, like pussy's dry. What are we doing? Like,
It's a badge dryer for
yeah,
sure.
you don't pay. I was listening to you earlier.
I don't pay.
You don't pay at all.
No.
You don't fake it.
No,
You don't
I
do
don't.
the reach.
No, I don't. There's no faking it.
You-
We'll have a staring contest.
Because you're a giver. The stand up.
We'll sit there the whole time.
I honestly would too.
We'll keep
on that
drinking.
first date.
That's what's gonna. We'll go until we're 12 drinks deep, and we'll just have this staring contest until the bar closes down. I don't give a fuck.
I will say though, if I insist on paying, I've also friend zoned you. So it's leftovers, and if I insist on paying, like I went out with the guy that had the voice of Michael Jackson, and when the check came, I was like, I insist on splitting it. I never want to be contacted again. You know what I mean?
Totally. I don't want there to be any weirdness. Also, we saw this, I think it was a TikTok, we talked about it on our show. Like, what it costs women to go on a date is more than what it costs men. I've done my hair, I've done my makeup, my outfit costs more than yours. I know it does. And I've invested more money to
Yes.
be on this date.
Yeah.
And a lot of, like, I went on this date, I had, like,
Yeah, time is money.
yeah, totally.
And then it's a little more for us to go out. Like the other, everything's TikTok these days. The other TikTok we saw was this man, this like, older man, older gentleman. And he was just like, it's a lot for a woman to like go out to meet a man. You know what I mean? Like, especially if it's a stranger from the apps, like you are at more risk. You're putting yourself out there. Like, just fucking pay for the tab.
You should have
guys.
heard Ron White's response. I asked him who he thought should pay,
What
and
did
he
he
was
say?
like, "Yo, if I'm asking you out to a date and like I'll buy your outfit."
Okay, Ron.
I'll buy
I'm
your
about to date
car.
Ron.
I'll
Okay.
buy the babysitter. I'll buy the meal, like the
I love
helicopter ride. I was like, okay, Ron.
When my mom was dating, when she and my dad split up, the guys used to pay for the babysitter. I remember this.
what do you mean?
This completely unlocked a memory. My mom would date like when we were kids, and the men that she'd go on date with would like pay for the babysitter.
Oh.
My mom was like a single mother of 2. What was she gonna do? Pay for a babysitter every hour to go have a drink with you?
But do you think your mom was like, oh, I have kids? Like, do you think she was like
my mom was a
hinting at
bitch,
it?
and she was like, "I can't afford this. You can pay for the babysitter."
But when it comes to friends, like if you guys went and had lunch, like
Well, we share a bank account, but no, I'd like to treat a lot. Like
me too.
I love to treat. I treat my family. I treat my friends. but
Same.
we also don't want it to feel Rain and I have a shared Amex and like a credit card. So when we're usually out, sometimes we'll just pick up the whole tab or we'll put it on our card and they can Venmo us. But we're not. But like what we don't want is like it to feel expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
There's
know.
some people that start to expect it, but I like to treat. So does Ashley. Like, and
Yeah.
I don't keep track at all. Probably to a fault. It's like a toxic. Like we were in London. I picked up everything that we did. There was like nothing I didn't pay for my family.
yeah.
My family was there, and I just would never. I don't think twice about it. And I'm lucky to be in that position. Not everybody is, but I'm lucky to be able to do stuff like that.
Yeah, because I was always like such that broke bitch for so long. Like most of my 20s was just like not being able to afford stuff, always overdrafting my account, like this and that. My family being like, our fucking broke ass daughter that hopefully makes it one day. So it's nice to be able to be the person with money.
Yeah. What is your exit strategy for a bad date?
I had to leave a date one time. Normally I will ride it out for the story. Normally I'm like, I will talk about this on the podcast
Right.
or at a live show, and as long as I don't feel like I'm in danger, I will stay. There was one date I did feel a little physically threatened by somebody though. We were at
Really?
a bar, so I didn't think he was going to do anything to me in the bar, but the bartender bought me shots, me and him, and he really didn't like it, and he was being like really aggressive with me about it. This was a second date with somebody, and he was really like in my face about it, and I lived across the street, so I didn't want him to see me like go into the building.
Yeah.
And so I went downstairs and I called Ashley and I was like, I don't know how to like get out of this. And what did I say? I was like, you have to call me and tell me that you deleted the episode that we have coming out tomorrow and that I have to leave right now. And she's like, and I'm telling him I'm on the phone with her and she's going, why is this have to be my fault? Like, I would never delete an episode. I would never do that. I was like, Ashley's so upset she deleted the episode to go record the podcast.
So rude.
And then I like
So now
hailed her.
forever, this guy thinks I can't upload a podcast.
Also in October.
I mean, I think it's like if I'm not feeling it, I'm just gonna do the one drink and be like, you know, I gotta head out. I mean, I guess I've made up excuses before, and then if I'm like offended or you did something really egregious, like I'll just leave. I had a guy one time. This was the guy I met at DOI school. We were like on this date, and he was just talking about how all men cheat, and he was like,
DIY school?
DUI.
I thought
Yeah.
you said DIY.
Oh, that's so
I'm
cute.
like,
You
oh,
said that.
cute.
She's like, that's so much
She's
crap.
like bedazzling
doing our Etsy
microphones.
shops. Yeah. And he I remember him saying like, you really think your dad's never cheated on your mom? Like he just like kind of weirdly like dug his heels into this like all men cheat thing, and I fucking hated it. And I was like, I'm gonna go, and just got it from the table. Like I'm just gonna leave.
That sounds so triggering.
It was just so stupid, and I was just like, I'm out. You know what? Have fun at your next DUI class.
Meanwhile, you're gonna like actually get murdered with this other guy.
I would have just gotten up and left. I was a little frightened by him, to be honest. I was.
He was
but
trying to murder more than your pussy.
literally
Yeah.
trying to like kill me. You don't owe anybody anything. If somebody's being rude to you or making you feel uncomfortable, you get to leave. You don't need to make up an excuse. You can just be like, I don't like this, and leave.
I think that like but then that's this thing. It's like women feel like
Like
you're a
they
little
can't.
scared sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you don't want to offend this person, you know, potentially they're like bigger and stronger than you. And if they're already just doing something you don't like, you know, you don't want to activate them even more. So it's tough. Like I think that there is this like you can just go, but it's like how do you navigate that? I mean, I think if it's like a first date, you always have that friend to be like, can you call me with an emergency if I send you the signal?
Yeah.
You know?
I agree with you. I think that like as women, we're like really taught to like placate the situation, make everybody feel good, don't insult anybody. And men, I think in turn can, not all men, just some. We've all been in situations where like we don't like something and somebody calls you a bitch or a slut or they like get really aggressive. And I think we're always trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I remember I was on I was with someone for a really long time, and the conversation just got so emotional that I started like shutting down, and I just like had this like silent cry at the table, and I'm like, I hope this is so embarrassing for you that I'm like sitting here crying at this table. And then I just progressively got louder and louder and louder, and it was like that scene that you see. What was that scene in a movie, you guys?
Is it when Harry met Sally
Yes,
with the orgasm?
It was the orgasm.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And it was just, I just went all out on this like cry.
That is so funny.
Oh my God. It went from like me being really embarrassed to like, fuck being embarrassed about this.
You're like,
then
I'm
you're-
going to make you leave.
You're leaning.
Yeah.
You're leaning into the cry.
Oh, it leaned in so hard to
Oh
the
my
cry.
God.
I should have bottled my tears and like
well, that's.
sold them.
I like your. I feel like what you're getting at is like you make them leave. So just sit there and embarrass them so badly that they leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving. You're leaving. I'm not leaving. It's like
That's
Wolf
how
of
I am
Wall
with the
Street.
drinks. I'm like, we'll sit here. I'll black out before I pay for a tab on a first date. Do you guys get jealous easily?
With each other. Or
with a partner.
With a partner?
For me, it's a case-by-case basis. And it's funny, we had Esther Perel on the show, and I was talking to her about this. And I said, there's some people that I've dated, just a couple, not a lot, that would say she's really jealous. She has a lot of questions about a lot of stuff. But the majority of people I've had, like, solid, wonderful relationships with would tell you I'm the least jealous person that they've ever met. I think
You could use a little jealousy.
I know. I mean, I could
healthy
be like
jealousy.
a little crazier. I think that people are there's no amount of asking questions and following somebody around, going through their phone that will stop somebody from cheating on you. So you just have to pick people that hopefully are going to treat you well and be honest with you. And if they want to have an open relationship, talk to you about that too. But there's no amount of torturing myself and another person that's going to stop it.
Yeah.
So why make myself feel horrible about it? You know?
Yeah. I don't think I am by nature. I think it's like if you're with someone where it's secure, like I'm in this relationship, I'm not jealous. I'll jokingly get jealous. Like if he talks about some girl at work, I'm like, what's her name? Tell me, what's her Instagram? Like I'll just jokingly, but innately I don't feel that because I know how much he loves me and thinks I'm so hot, like all that stuff. And like, vice versa, of course. But I think it does, so if I was jealous, that would be a sign to me that like something's kind of off in the relationship. We jokingly, I have like more friend jealousy, like that like people are hanging out without me. Like if I introduce two of my best friends and they get drinks without me, what are you fucking serious?
Text
Like
each other without her being on the group chat. She's like, what are you guys talking about? Without me.
having inside
The
jokes.
audacity.
You have an inside joke without me.
Sometimes I'm like, so I sent this girl a text message. It was just about Real Housewives. Okay, it's nothing serious.
Yeah, like Raina has been before. She's like, Kate and I'm like, excuse me? Where were you guys messaging? Are you on text? Are you DMing?
I sent Kate a meme the other day, and within 2 seconds, Ashley texted me, what did you just text Kate? It was within seconds. Kate just told me you sent her a meme.
No, I was with her though, and you sent her something about that was like so
Bladder
funny.
control problems.
I was with her, and she goes, "What is Raina sending me?" And I said, "It's Raina." I'm like, "What are you sending?"
So
Kate?
you're allowed to send memes, you just can't receive them?
Can't receive them, and if she's with me, I can let her know that I'm doing it.
So that's like we have this picture of me from a friend's wedding, and like our other friend is like hugging her, and I'm in the corner with like daggers for eyes. Like, I don't think I was actually making that look at that, but it's like so funny.
That's
like
so
it's like almost
funny.
our meme as like a friend group of me as this like jealous friend.
I have healthy jealousy. Like, I'll ask you a question if something, a new friend, a new girlfriend, I'm going to need some information.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we always used to say, no new friends.
Yeah, no new friends. I don't need you to hang out with new girls. But I also am just like, I don't know. You can behave how you want to behave until I have a problem with it, and then we'll have a discussion about it.
I feel like jealousy for me has been very healthy in my relationship.
Okay.
Like, so my boyfriend loves to like look at girls that are like really pretty girls walking or even in a restaurant or whatever.
Yeah.
And it never really bothers me, but I always see him like, I'm like, don't break your neck.
Yeah.
I think
And then
it's time
I
you
look
can do
at
it
them
together.
myself and I'm like, she was skinnier than me.
Rude.
I know.
But do you feel like there's a line?
Well,
like,
then I'm just like, I'm not eating dinner with you. I'm not eating dinner
and
with
I'm
you.
going to cry.
I'm just going to sit here and just starve until I look like that. If that's what you want. Is that what you want?
so
That's what you
funny.
want. So if that's what you want, I'm just not going to eat and we're not going to have food anymore.
You know, when you're in a relationship and you're like buddies, like you're like friends, and you almost forget that's your boyfriend. Like, have you ever, like sometimes I'll see a really hot guy and like if I were with Raina, I'd be like, oh, did you see that guy? And I almost like want to say it out loud to my.
You do it with guys. So I'll do it with
No, I don't. I
girls.
catch myself, but there's that feeling like you sometimes forget
Yeah.
they're your partner.
Until they put their hat on backwards. And then your pussy just floods.
You
and
you
you're
like a backwards hat. Same. Backwards snapback.
It's like tattoos for me.
Okay. I do not like a backwards cap, but I want to see that bald head.
well, it's got to be. It's
Don't cover it up. You don't think it's so sexy that somebody's just parading around in the world with no hair on their heads and they're just walking confidently head up? That is so sexy.
what other
to
choice
me.
do they have?
They can get hair implants or wear hats. That's the choices they have.
It's funny that Raina could see a guy in a backwards hat and just hope he has no hair under there. Like every other girl is like, I hope he's not half itchy. I hope he's not half fishing. I hope he's not half fishing. Raina's like, please God.
Please be bald.
I'm so into the backward snapback. That's like my vibe. But then they put it forward, pussy dry. What are we doing?
Yeah, that's
Why
buddies.
is it forward?
We're buddies when it's forward.
Yep.
When it's backwards, we're fuck buddies.
Wait,
like,
tell
we
her
just
about
turned.
your hat blowjob.
Oh my God, I had a crazy situation. I was giving my boyfriend a blowjob. We're in the living room. So like he has like a hat on, t-shirt, pants, everything. We start hooking up. He gets completely naked. He's standing up, like I'm on my knees. He's standing up, getting a blowjob. He stops the blowjob and picks up his hat from the couch and puts it on backwards and just puts his dick back in my mouth. No explanation, nothing. And I just like let it happen. I wasn't like, what just happened there? And then like, I was telling Ashley about it. She's like, we got to find out why. So I asked him and he was like, no reason. It just felt cool.
It felt like a cool thing to
in
do.
the moment.
So, is that like a story he's gonna tell his bro? Like, dude,
Probably.
Butt naked in the living room, 2 p.m. He was like, let me put this hat back on.
I don't hate it. I get it's like I feel like he was even like, I don't know why, I just felt right. You know, like I felt cool.
Funny.
I don't think I've ever had an intimate experience with someone wearing a hat.
That's so funny.
I feel left out of this.
Ask your man to do it.
I know he wears. I'll just have put
That's so funny. You start hooking up, you're like, keep the hat on,
yeah.
babe.
Don't take it off. leave it on. Have some modesty. Okay.
You know what would really turn me on is if you put more clothing on.
Yeah. The last time I had sex with my boyfriend, I took off all my clothes and I had my socks on.
Oh
and
my
I went
God.
to take my socks off. And he goes, don't take your socks off.
Can
and I
I-
go,
that's
why
hot.
not? And first of all, I've heard that you have a better orgasm with socks on.
I just saw this article today.
What?
Because
Yeah,
I wear
if
socks
you
to
wear
sleep
socks-
in. This is a whole thing.
You have a better orgasm.
How can my orgasms get better?
It just came out today.
Wear socks and find out.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I said, why am I keeping my socks on? And he was like, gives you a little modesty.
I love your man. This is so
Naked.
funny.
And I'm like, my socks are my
I
modesty point. So
love
now I
him.
leave socks on all the time.
I love that because I feel like I'm this like sock slut and guys always think it's weird. And if I'm fucking them naked, obviously I'm naked when I'm having sex with socks on, they like take them off and I'm going to be like, leave them on.
Yeah, you have a better orgasm.
Aren't you hot? I just get hot.
My feet are always cold.
My feet are always
cold right now.
Same.
That's crazy, you guys.
Always.
Mine are hot right now, but I have socks on.
Leave them on. Never take them off.
Yeah.
So you're single. Where do you date? Are you online? Are you?
I've had really good luck in person. I've like never ever gone on an online dating date. I hate it. It gives me the ick. I don't want to do it. I'm just like, we're just in here talking to strangers. I don't care what you did today.
Yeah.
But I've decided I'm gonna meet somebody in October, and I've decided to be intentional about it and not just leave it to fate. So I am on Hinge right now, talking to a couple guys that I'm gonna go out with when I get back.
Okay.
Even though I hate the idea of it so much, I feel so upset about it. But
I like that you're doing it.
oh,
At least
yeah.
you're like putting that energy out in the world.
Yeah. I mean, I can't just like sit on my couch and hope they find me there, because I will sit on my couch until the end of time. I love being alone. I love drinking at home alone. I feel really fulfilled reading a book, having a glass of wine, masturbating, going to sleep. I feel really happy. But they're never going to find me that way.
They're never going to find me.
And we do meet a lot of guys on the road, like on tour.
Yeah.
But it has to be in October, and we only have 5 shows in October. So I really have to up my chances.
Well, they will come find you. You just have to use TaskRabbit. So when I first moved to LA, I did go on a date with my TaskRabbit, and then Raina started like getting into the culture, and I was like, these guys just come into your house and build stuff. It's hot. And also in LA, they're all like actors and models. They're like sexy,
smoking
You just
hot.
pick the hottest guy in the app, and then they come over and like build your bed frame. It's like if
insane.
you're not using TaskRabbit as a dating app, you're doing it wrong in
Totally.
LA.
Yeah.
Totally.
And like it didn't work out, but like we went on a full ass date. I mean, and then you had 2 guys that were coming over, but you just weren't
Hot
into
as-
like dating them. But you can get guys to come find you in your home. You just have to use a different type of app.
I really became like friendly with one of them. He is so hot. If you are in LA looking for a TaskRabbit, you see Seth on the app, you book him. He is
Raina,
great
they
at
are-
what he does.
He's easy to find. They will
They
find
will
him.
find him. He is great at what he does. He's awesome. He's a great hang, and he is the sexiest man I've ever. He was over one night, and he was hanging like a painting in my bedroom or something. My friend Lindsay was over, and her and I were sitting on my bed, and I looked down, and he doesn't have socks or shoes on, and I'm like, "Did you take your socks off?" And he was like, "I just helped me to get traction on the floor." And then I see that he's like sweating, and he takes his shirt off, and I was like, "Is this guy gonna fuck me and Lindsay?" Like her and I are sitting on the bed drinking wine. Seth has his socks and his shirt off. I was like, I will have a threesome right now.
Also insane that you guys were just in the bedroom with him drinking wine in your bed. Like he was probably like, are they gonna fuck me?
I would have. He should have tried harder. All he had asked is one question: are we gonna do this?
Oh man, Seth. Well, hopefully he watches this episode and like hits you up and he's like, need a
I'm gonna send it to him.
need a picture hung.
He is really
I'm gonna send
sexy.
it to
But
him.
anyway, that's our hot dating tip.
I love that.
Yeah.
TaskRabbit sounds way better than Hinge.
It is.
So my final question is my dessert question. What is the sweetest thing you've ever done for a significant other?
Put an IUD in so they could come inside of me. No, and pick them up at LAX.
Which is also super kind.
Pick up and drop off at the airport. You're in
crazy.
love.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm joking, but well, no, I'm not. But I do like,
Ashley's very, very sentimental.
yeah,
and
like I'm
thoughtful.
like, and my
me.
boyfriend's like so thoughtful. He's the amount of sweet stuff he's done for me is just it's so much. He's so great. But yeah, I just like to. We're long distance, so like send him stuff. Like he mentioned this shirt he was gonna buy when he was like in Montreal. They didn't have a size, and I was just like, oh, what was it? Show me it online. And I like sent it to him, and I sent like a postcard when we were traveling in Europe, and he came to visit me. I had his favorite beer in the fridge. I'd got him like this cute bottle opener from Dublin, and like cards. We're just doing like sweet cards to each other. Like we're just constantly doing like thoughtful,
Yeah.
sweet stuff. And like I'm planning his birthday right now, and he's gonna come to LA, and I have a whole thing. I was on the phone with Nobu for a fucking hour the other on hold, trying to get a reservation. If anyone knows me at Nobu Malibu, hit me up. But yeah, just doing like he makes me want to be more thoughtful because he's so thoughtful and sweet. So but yeah, the IUD.
It came full circle there at the end.
Yeah, that's up there for me too. But the irony really is for me, so that you can fill me up, so that I can enjoy myself.
We both love cum.
I made this birthday book for somebody once for my ex. It was like maybe like 18 pages of photos of us, but every photo was him taking a nap. It was him taking a nap
You
in
trolled
different
him?
places.
That's
Yeah.
the sweetest
I
thing.
have like hundreds of photos of him taking naps. I never met somebody who did so little that needed so many naps. It was insane. And every page was like our trip to this place, this place, this place, but it was just a photo of him napping in the place. So like I was like Seattle, him napping on me. It was like San Francisco, San Diego. Every photo was just him napping.
Was he napping while Seth was over with his shirt off and just like never knew? When he wakes up, he's
With
like,
his hat
what's
on."
going on?
He's that guy. That was the sweetest thing I've ever done for somebody.
That is really
A book
sweet.
of nap photos.
You don't need to sell yourself short because I'm also
That was really sweet.
You do really
That's
sweet stuff for
adorable.
me. Okay.
What for you? You're not my boyfriend. What did I do for you? I buy you that backpack for all your memories for your birthday. I did.
You are really thoughtful and do nice things.
I'm not that thoughtful.
Okay.
Ashley is thoughtful, and she like buys me Christmas presents every year that she's like really thought of ahead of time and had like personalized. She's bought me art before that was like Girls Gotta Eat themed art. I am like, oh my God, it's the day before Christmas. How much money can I spend to make this right? I went to YSL and bought her a bag, and the sales lady was like, are you buying yourself a gift? And I was like, no, it's for my business partner. And she was like, huh. Must be a really good year.
But I guess it's not all about gifts. Like I think that you're just like a understanding person.
She's late a lot every day. I am understanding.
So get her an Apple Watch.
Ew. I have a Rolex. No.
Well, it's not working.
yeah, it's not.
Let's get you something she can like buzz, you know?
That
So you
was the funniest clapback. It's not working. It probably isn't. I do have to
She
reset
sent me
it.
voice notes every day on my way over. Hi, I'm late, obviously.
You know, Rolex like can't even break. I've got one too. And like when you wear it, the clock just it keeps going.
No shade to Apple Watches. I'm sure. I can't do it. I'm not doing it.
Oh, they're hideous. Sorry. Lauren, we hope you were satisfied by this date, but if you were not, we brought you some gifts.
Okay. I love gifts. My love language is gifts.
So you are the first person to get one of these.
Yes.
You're literally the first
Literally.
person in the world to get one of these. So
She really is.
You are, besides the two of us. So we have this company, Vibes Only, and we just released a rabbit-style vibrator. It's called the Allison Wonderland, and it is this like beautiful rose gold detail. Really soft silicone. Please open it.
But yeah.
We have a great unboxing experience.
Yes.
This is so great.
So that's a rabbit vibrator for you, and we also got you blowjob gel for you and your boyfriend.
Oh my, I didn't even know I needed gel.
Well,
I mean, if he wears his hat backwards.
If
Yes.
you don't like giving blowjobs or you're looking for a way to make it more exciting, you just put a little bit of gel. It's the consistency of lube, and it'll make the dick taste good. This one's pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice for the holidays. Oh my gosh, this was so much fun.
This is so fun. Thank you guys for my vibrator and my blowjob gel. I can't wait to spray it on his dick.
Thank you for having us. This is really great. You're great. This was really fun.
Where can people find you?
girlsgottaeat.com, and we're on tour through the rest of the year. Obviously, we're here in Austin doing our and Dallas doing Texas shows, but then we're like on the West Coast and the East Coast. We're all over. So girlsgottaeat.com, and listen to the podcast wherever you get your podcast, and Girls Gotta Eat podcast on Instagram, and then Vibes Only, of course.
Yeah.
So shop, get your vibrators. We have a paired app as well. They're all Bluetooth connected devices. We'll hook you up with the app stuff too. But vibesonly.com and girlsgottaeat.com.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, guys, get ready to buy your girlfriend some dick sucking gel.
And it's
Men
also
are big
gift givers of that, but that's our first formula.
Dude,
that's
the gift
also
that
vulva
keeps
friendly.
on giving.
Yeah.
You can put on your pussy
Imagine-
now too.
Yeah.
If he wants to go down on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That.
girl, I'm
It's
gonna
vulva
put on my
safe
nipples.
for pumpkin spice pussy.
Yeah. Put on my lips. Get a few more kisses out of this
I
relationship.
love this idea. I
Yeah.
can't wait for you to tell us how it
This is a body oil, if you will. Okay, well, cool, guys. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
I would love to have a second date with you guys.
Oh my God, thank you. We would let a second date with you.
Yeah.
Another threesome.
so
Another
cute.
threesome.
Another threesome. Guys, thanks for tuning in. This has been so much fun. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date.
about me?